You government, you peoples cloning other peoples against our will? Wait, wait a minute. You think I'm gonna sound upset? You think I'm gonna sound upset? There's a video that's saying that Robin Williams saw of multiple clones of himself. Robin Williams. They used his DNA to grow to grow beings, to grow peoples like Robin Williams. They grew him in a like Ripley in Alien's Resurrection. They were trying to clone her in the lab, and just like you grow as a baby, just like you grow, clones they're grown in the lab, and they grow and they grow and they grow. The sperm and they grow in like this thing that's like a womb, or maybe it is or something. Not in a womb. I don't know. They grow them in a lab, and they grow like a person. I could tell you this. Let me see. I must have been cloned in the 80s, because these two clones were in the 90s, or the early 90s, 1990s. I don't care anymore, and I'm not sure. So about someone want me to? Because if there's clones, why would they? If I don't want to do anything, then why would they need me? Here's the thing. You won't kill me. You won't. Here's the reason. I've seen the two Dominic Homans on YouTube. But Homan is a first name. Homan was never a last name. Homan was never a last name. It's a first name. What do you know? He says, what do you know? What do you know? The reason why you won't kill him is because, let me tell you. Let me say to you. These two guys named Homan Dominic on YouTube, or on YouTube. So, those two guys named that. I think they looked a bit like me. They were talking about unicorns. They seemed like to have some of my DNA. Just how they portrayed themselves. How they portrayed themselves on YouTube. But guess what? This is the main reason. This is the factor. This is the main reason. Did I say something about DNA? So, they don't look nothing like me. They don't look anything like me. They don't look like anything like me. If there was a guy, I said, are we equal? And if he was of the mind, I'd get, as long as it's not till. Yep. And I published these before. So. Yeah, I get fed up. I wouldn't touch her for. Oh. If it was a dude, and if I said, are we equal, and you said no, I will slay your ass. And I would say to any HDs, HDs, to rebel, and I would say, well, why don't you try to rebel? Because why don't people do what they say they're going to do? You don't look nothing like me. You don't. You don't look nothing like me. These clones of me, they don't look nothing like me. Why would Robin Williams kill himself? Maybe he survived afterwards. Maybe he got out of the spotlight. Maybe he did. Why would he do it? If he saw if he saw a presentation video, if he saw a video, it didn't look like it. It wouldn't look like that. Not like him exactly. They used like replication or animation. It doesn't look like it. They don't look like it. That was just for the presentation. Um, I have two of them. They don't look like National. So, yeah. So I don't care if one talks about unicorns or Pegasus or Griffins or, you know, they didn't say if there are any colors. They didn't say anything. They just, you know, that's great. Talk about unicorns and Pegasus. That's great. Ooh, I sort of, oh, that's great. No, but yeah, you don't look nothing like me. Not really. And that's why you should say I'm responsible for these two dudes. And you might need a stand. Take your low dose burn until you get a stand or Abicor. Um, yeah, I would need one of those maybe. Um, just if you're denied stuff, I mean, there should be, or maybe one of them, and maybe that person should stand up for you or something like that. For me. Um, yeah, I just, Anonymous is a strong group, and it is true what they're saying. People in Bilderberg want somewhere, whatever country that was. It's online where the location is. It's on the internet. They wanted to slay 90% of the population, of the world population, of peoples. That's really whack. Um, we don't need them. We need limited government. We don't need the people of Bilderberg. We don't need the people in Bohemia. We don't need those people. And Anonymous, uh, I think have promoted Rdbored before, and Anonymous is a strong group, and they are against them. One time I thought they were, and I was telling them stuff, and I was like, and I try to intimidate Anonymous, but, uh, and there's supposed to be two Asian groups, the green group and the red group, but they said they would slay all of them if they tried the world depopulation thing, and they said they would help Americans if there was any world depopulation. And then they will maybe on the East Coast. So where are the Asian ninjas? Anyways, clones. I think I have a couple. They don't look nothing like me. So, facial. You don't look like me. You don't look like me. So. I said this in an ambulance. So maybe they're rethinking. Maybe they would care if whoever's would be behind this. They would care because they don't look nothing like me.